All right, guy. Good evening. This is Gaupanda again. As I promised, I will make a tutorial video how to use grip. Technically, you can download grip from CurseForce or wow addon.com. So basically, when you got downloaded, and then you can have this right here, the add-on called grip right here. Okay. So uh, grip is basically similar like GSE. Okay. Um, GSE and grip is very similar, but I think grip is much better than GSE for sure. So just assuming that you download it already, and this is where you get the add-on activators, right? You can do flash GMSE and it's gonna pop up, right? Or you can have that panel, you can click on the side right here, sequence, it's gonna pop this one right here. So I just do a little demonstration for you, all right? So um, this is my Garden Druid macro sequence I created with GHE. However, when I do this, so I import that to Grip, all right? So when I first got in here, and then it have a lot of error, right? So sometimes um, the characters is more than 255. So I basically I'm just gonna go here, right click on it, and then I say repair, right? When I do that, because I already did repair my macro, so now is have no issue going on, showing there's no issue going on, right? So, and then they have a step function, right? It's just sequential, random priority, reverse priority, right? So all of the options up here, you can choose, right? So it's like very similar like GSE. You can have reset on combat, and so in order for for me to use this one, I need to set the key binding, right? So I'm gonna highlight this one right here. So this is like my defensive macro sequence, right? So I click on key binding and click on here. So I set this key bindings to number 4 on my mouse on the side, and then I use the offensive macro sequence at number 5. So when I do this, so that's mean like when I press 4, the macro is firing defensive garden Jewett. Okay, so let me go and demonstrate for you. So I got it right here, right? I target right here. So now I'm just gonna I'm gonna do 4. So 4 is using my defensive right here, right there. You see right there, right? So I can fire, I can use this, and then right, right there, all right. And then now I want to use offensive, my macro offensive. I can go this, I can do this, okay, like that, okay. So that's kind of, you see that right here, it's running, right? You see that? Okay, all right. So basically, that what it is, all right. So now, now I want to show you how I have this show up. So I click on sequence, and then I click on this setting right here, a little icon with the cartwheel, and then I just click on this one, right? And then in here, um, this is the information about Discord community created from Satana, okay? And you can join Discord, you can open this interacting. I don't touch anything like this, right? So in general, I don't even touch it as well. I leave it like this. For the macro reset, I don't touch anything like this, right? I leave it as blank. Display, I don't check anything like this, right? If you want to show something error happens, you can click on this one, but for me, I don't. So enable P2P sharing. So basically, this is like for like you sharing your macro with your friend, or you are all accepting from your friend when they share the macro with you. So I don't have that on, right? So you blocking player. So you blocking the people that you don't want them to see your sequence, right? For example, like say I don't want the people from GSE or WLM to copy my macro or see in my macro. So I have an option to do flash GMSE block the name of the player from from sending block a player from sending me the sequence or whatever, right here. I don't touch that. So for tracker HUD, this is the one I'm talking about right here. So the icon that you have is display right here is the tracker HUD, right? Okay. So you can have it on, and then it's going to be horizontal or vertical, up to you. And you want is on-way display, you can do that, or you want is only display in combat, or never, or when you have a target. Okay, so I always put have on so I can know how to keep track of this. All right. So this one right here, so basically is pseudo anonymous. Is mean like it's always showing displayed in the name of the author. Okay. Um, and if you want a private, it mean um, you don't want it to show who is the name of the original author of the macro. Okay, and you want it public. So public is meaning like you can see, everybody can see it. All right. So I just go here. I'm using this because it's my name. And then I go down to plotting menu. I don't touch this. Recorder, I don't use that. Color, I don't touch this. Accessibility, I don't really touch this one. Support, well, you can support the author of this add-on, which is Mr. Santana here. Okay, faster, slower. I only have to check because this is automatic adjusting um, the rate per sequence. This is like the clicking rate. All right. So for this one right here, if when you import the macro and it doesn't work for you, it doesn't fire, even though you set a key binding, you need to check this box, right? You need to check this box right here. You can click on here, fix everything, or you can say reset to our default right here, right? So I have it checked. I can uncheck it right here. I can uncheck it, and then I can leave it long like that, or I can have it checked. So for this one right here, it basically we're telling you that your EMS is running by spell queue by window. So this is based on your latency right here. If you have a 70 ms, you can add 100 to it. So it should be like between 100 and 255. Normally do like this, but then now I just leave it at by default. I can uncheck this. I don't need to use this. But then when you first time import the macro from GSE, if it doesn't fire or activate, you can have to check this box in order for it to work. Okay. All right. So for the rest of this one, I don't touch anything. I just leave it blank like that. Okay. So and then contact detection. This is for the tier level that you set up for your macro, right? So for context right here, see right here on the side, this is like how you set up the different version of the macro, okay? Compare for file, I don't do that. I don't touch anything like this. So technically, basically, that's all this is about. For the future in depth of how to use this, how to create a macro with this, I'm still working with Santana to get some of the feature added in the system so that I can create the new macro with this add-on. So stay tuned and have a good get used to this first. Later, if we have any more update, we can announce with you. But for now, that's all we have for Grip. Okay. Well, thank you for watching, everyone, and then I hope you have enjoyed um, your tutorial video, and then I will hope to see you soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.